horse meat. And it just made, he wouldn't eat. And so he said, well, he would take him back to Kansas. So he took him back to Kansas and dropped him off. They didn't, they was Indians, and back then they didn't, and he was 14 years of age. He had no schooling, never went to school. And the only thing that he could speak really was their language. He couldn't speak English at that time. And he couldn't remember it, because he wasn't around people anymore.
Yeah.
And his brother found him sitting along the road, and he ran and told his dad. He said, Dad, I think David's down there. And he said, no, that couldn't be him. He said, yeah. He said, he's got his crooked little finger. And he had a crooked finger. Mom said that little crooked finger was caused by his dad in a wagon ran over his finger, and that caused his finger to, back then they didn't pay attention to anything like that. That's why his finger was crooked. Anyway, he took him, and he knew that was, David. So, but he couldn't speak English. And he stayed with his dad until his dad was going to get remarried again. And he didn't want to be a part of it or anything, so he went back into the reservation. And when he went back into the reservation, he went across, he must have swam. I don't know if he swam it. I have no idea how he got across the Missouri River. And when he got back, because he came across the big river, they called him Running Water. So they named him Running Water, David. And when he was there, he took a wife, and her name was Effie. No, Ernestine. I'm sorry. Her name was Ernestine. I do not know her last name or whatever it was. I really don't know. We've never found that out. And
then he and Ernestine had Effie.
no, not at first. They had
Right.
Charlie and had Billy.
Right, but then they had...
No, you wait. They had that. And he...
Effie's their child.
No, she is not their child.
This is where I'm not
Ernestine,
sure.
this is where it gets touchy, and they don't understand it.